Petras, who is the Major Program Manager, Ship Transfer, Inactive Ship Programs Officer, PMS 333. He made me promise not to read this whole bio.
Kind of boring.
Captain?
Thank you, sir. I'm going to dispense with the microphone because I'm usually accused of having a rather loud voice, and I probably don't need it. So, people in the back, can you hear me fine? Great. The sheriff gave me the thumbs up. I think he was also giving me a thumbs up saying I've got clear sailing to the airport tomorrow and he's not going to write me a ticket. Good afternoon, Bay City Mayor Shannon, Bangor Township Supervisor Watson, Treasurer Leiterman, Bay County Commissioners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly a privilege to be here today and congratulate our friends from the Saginaw Valley Navy Ship Museum, ably led by President Mike Jacobs. This is a major achievement and a very special occasion. We're going to sign the official paperwork transferring the USS Edson DD 946 from the Navy to the museum. A few more steps to go, including a long tow, and the ship will be here with what I'm sure will be huge fanfare. Before I continue, I'd like to recognize two special guests. World War II Gunner's Mate Don Stutsky and Yeoman Dolores Millet. True heroes. I'd also like to recognize all the veterans, no matter what service you're in. So if you're sitting, please stand, and if you're standing, please raise your hand just to see how many veterans are really here. Thank you. I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to remember the late Earl Hewitt, Chief Warrant Officer for United States Navy, retired. Earl was a 30-year Navy veteran serving throughout the world. He was Vice President of the Saginaw Valley Naval Ship Museum, and I expect he's looking down with pride on this day, eagerly awaiting for Edson to complete her journey home. He is honored by members of his family with us today. His wife June, his daughter Renee, I'm not sure if you're a son or if you're a son, Earl Hewitt, third, and probably several grandchildren. Mrs. Hewitt, Renee, and Earl, I expect this is a difficult day, remembering Earl's tireless efforts with regard to the ship. But I know it is a proud day for you and your family. Thank you for being here with us. I can think of no better tribute to honor both this community and this U.S. Navy destroyer than what we are celebrating today. Museums will all come and learn about the proud history of this ship. USS Edson is a Forrest Sherman class destroyer named for Major General Merit Red Mike Edson, United States Marine Corps, 1897 to 1955. He was awarded the Medal of Honor while serving as commanding officer of the 1st Marine Raider Battalion on Guadalcanal, and the Navy Cross and Silver Star for other actions in World War II. USS Edson was launched on January 4th, 1958, and her first deployment was to the Western Pacific in January 1960. She served during the Cold War and was deployed to Vietnam 3 separate times, earning 3 meritorious unit commendations for her outstanding support during the Vietnam deployments. Edson was decommissioned on December 15, 1988, after 30 years of service. The ship was the last of the 4 Sherman-class destroyers to be decommissioned. Initially, she was donated to the USS Intrepid Foundation in 1989 in downtown New York, and served as a museum ship at the USS Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum from 1989 to 2004. On May 23, 2007, a letter of intent was received from Saginaw Valley Naval Ship Museum, formally starting the application process for the Edson. And as I now know, 17 pounds of paper later, we had a full application. I wasn't there for that. And now, nearly 6 years later, we are celebrating this exciting time for all the people involved in this process, especially members of the Saginaw Valley Naval Ship Museum, the people of Bangor Township, Bay City, Bay County, and really the state of Michigan. The application process for ship donation is long, and it is not easy, nor is it supposed to be. The The Navy needs to ensure that we have the right people and the right organization to ensure our donated ships will be properly cared for and maintained so that they will have a successful second life as museum ships for a long time to come. And today we congratulate your sustained efforts and achievement in navigating this process and bringing the ship into safe harbor. Usually I would say it's been a long, bumpy road. However, it's more appropriate to say there have been many underwater hazards in shoal waters. Nevertheless, the navigation team has kept everything and everyone safe and sound, and the ship is ready to make the final turn to port.